Are you ready? Here we go.
Yep, game 2 between
So I
Rush
feel
and
like,
Rifi.
see, I personally feel like I was super lucky there because he made ultras and I was still making marines. But instead of him like just pushing the to my base with his stronger army, he stayed and tried to engage tanks and liberators and ended up just taking too much damage on those huge units, in my opinion. And if he had just forced to fight somewhere else where I had to unsiege my liberators, unsiege my tanks, move back, I think it could have been a different story.
This is a map I'm actually familiar with. This was the one that I played on last week. So here's the gold base right in between that you can fly to, and you can take out the rocks and kind of climb up it. And I fought over this base with the AI a number of times. We're gonna remove that. We're gonna Z ourselves out. Put up the production tab. We're gonna get the and I remember to get everyone's names up. There we go. Control N. So you want Z, D, Control N. That's my moves. Get all the fancy spiffy stuff up there. Wait, what's
I don't really use the Z.
Oh, raw. I was trying to select this Overlord, and I accidentally selected some rocks, so the Overlord looked like it had a second unit with it. I was like, what is this? Rooks? Because I couldn't see from the font. I thought the Overlord suddenly had some crazy new unit. This is a dangerous Doom Drop kind of base type thing, so I would probably see you going to a starport as fast as possible. I wouldn't say that Rifi would go straight for Overlord transport capability. Yep, going for a early hatch. I don't know all the numbers anymore. Spawning pool's half done even. And meantime, there is your first Reaper is out. Rifi's coming over here, and he's going to start noticing. What's he going to notice? What's he going to see? He's going to see not much in the way of gas. But I think, yeah, your other one's done. So not too gas. Not remarkably gas heavy. Ooh, command center. Early command center. So you're going pretty macro heavy on this one. Unsure if the Overlord... Nope, the Overlord goes over to your top base and does not continue down to the expansion. So you know quite a bit. Yep, you've seen both bases, and yep, you can jump straight across the middle here. And then, here we go. Here is the danger of the Doom Drop, but Rifi did see that. And now you got to double jump your way up here, and he is ready. Don't know that he has any troops other than the Queen that might be on the way. So he is going to get in here, and yep, it's going to have to be a drone attack. This Reaper is surrounded. Is he going to get any? Oh no, he's not going to get any. Didn't get any kills out of that, and got totally wrecked.
My Reaper control's terrible. I'll send a Reaper in and then completely forget about it. And be like, oh, he died.
Well, that's one way of doing it. Engineering bay on the way. I don't think you need an engineering bay for any buildings anymore, do you? So that's just hopefully for upgrades, because you used to need that for the missile turret.
You still do.
For which?
Missile turret.
Is that why you're building it? A little worried about just protecting this side of things or detection.
I think I'm probably just going for a +1. I like upgrades.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Early +1 is good. Just getting the upgrade war ahead of the Zerg is the best play most of the time. Here comes a brave SCV to get chewed out by both a Roach and a Queen. Does not make it up to see what the tech is, but being caught by a Queen and a Roach. And there's the Ravager. So you kind of know what you're expecting going into this game. So you can pretty much be prepared for things. There's the factory.
Can I be honest with you here?
No starport. Sure.
The Reaper who died and I forgot about, I think, if this is the way it went, I didn't click that Roach horn, and I don't know what it is. I think.
Yep.
I know that happened before.
You saw it growing. You saw a building growing, but you did. Your SCV did die to a Roach at the front door, so you should hopefully know that by now.
I hope so.
Maybe.
I wouldn't put it past me to miss important details.
Tech's working on some stim. Have the gas up on the top base. Not worried about it down here at the bottom just yet, because with this pretty primarily bio builds, don't really need all that much gas. And then I'm gonna move the starport onto the Was that a Liberator right away? Early Liberator. First Liberator instead of the
You're
medevac.
missing important action at the front of my base.
I'm having a look at it. You just
getting wrecked.
escaped from all your bunkers, and now you're pretty much abandoning ship for all these dudes coming up the hill because, yeah, he's got more units than you can deal with at the moment unless you start pumping out a number of things. This Liberator is going to do some wicked damage if you can maybe carve out... Oh, if you can take out that last... You're focusing down the Ravager at the back. Almost did it, and this Liberator is going to come out and clean up the rest of these roaches. I'm fairly certain there's... Oh, there's a couple of Marines getting out behind the pack of roaches, so that was just enough to do something about that. And there is the Liberator floating down some crazy mad... I don't even know what that's... What? Even the what?
Dude, I lost, like...
Oh, okay, that was you saying... See, for a second there, I thought that was Rifi saying GG, but I think you had maybe a shot at that. I mean, he was... Yeah, he had 222 gas, so it was going to definitely...
I have no chance. I'm down to 9 SCVs. My army is 1 Liberator.
So he...
I lost... Well...
Were you in the midst of transferring a bunch of your SCVs down there? Because you...
No, they were fighting.
Did they get... Oh, so you brought them up and they got picked off. I think running the SCVs away from the front line might have helped, and then hopefully this... With the timing of the Liberator, I think you had a really good chance at that.
I don't think so. Like, 2 or 3 corrosive biles just wreck a Liberator instantly. There was no chance I could hold this.
But there was only 1 Ravager left.
There's just no chance I can hold this. Like, if we backtrack, like, a little bit, I need tanks and medevacs to deal with this. There's absolutely no chance of me holding this.
I don't know. I have hope, but I don't know what's going on in the current game right now. Yeah, the army value, it's 39 supply to 13, like, so you're playing the macro game.
The fact that I have a bunker makes little to no difference against this, because the corrosive biles just wreck it instantly, almost.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You salvaged it, though. So right now, the worker supply is still a little bit... Yeah, it's not too bad. And then hopefully trying to pick off these Ravagers. He only had 2. I mean, yeah, you could make more. And I think he's just working on some more roaches right now. So it's just the roaches. You pick off one of them. There's 1 left in behind. There's a bunch of SCVs all just sort of sitting here. That was bad. And then, yeah,
like,
forward they all come. Because, yeah, the Liberator, but with the timing of that Liberator, I still think if you pull back the SCVs, you might have been able to hold this. You might not have been able to hold the second one, you know, when he came in with all the other units, but...
I'm going to respectfully disagree and say I had absolutely no chance at any point once the Ravagers...
What do I know? Never give up, never surrender. That's what you're supposed to say. Until your last breath. And then you hide the command center over in the corner left.
So now I'm super nervous. I hate Roach Ravager rushes, and I know this guy just seems to like to